each opening statement, and then the debate will begin. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck to both.
Okay, they did their statement. They rebuttal. You have to rebuttal when they say they come with your own.
No, opening.
Okay.
Rebuttal. Yes. Let's go. Please stand up.
This is famous footage right here.
You just stand there.
And introduce yourself.
Oh, wait, hold on 1 second, because you're about to be interrupted by one of your team members.
It could be okay for me to shoot that side. Come in.
My name is Carlos Galvin. I'm English 28, Mr. Johnson. First off, I'd like to ask everyone a question. Personal question you should think of. If you grew up in a different place, if you had a different culture, if you knew a different language, do you think you think differently? It is generally assumed that humans perceive the world through our senses. These senses are influenced by our environment. Our environment affects what we do, how we think, and why we do it. If your culture, that's, for example, Latin culture, why is it okay that in the Latin culture you wear black to a funeral, but when you go to the east side of the world, in Japan, you wear white? Your decisions are majorly influenced. I'm not saying 100%, but they are majorly influenced for what you do and why you do it. Now let's talk about genetics. Sure, you can be born with great genetics, with genetic capacity of maybe becoming the best back in the NFL, or maybe even finding the cure for cancer. But what if you don't have the aid? What if you don't have the language, the culture to back you up? And yes, I'm pretty sure you all are thinking the cliche thought of, oh, I know a lot of guys who grew up in the hood and now are rich. But they still had an environmental influence on them. Why? Because maybe they seen their parents. Maybe they seen the alcoholic mother. Maybe they seen the abusive dad. They didn't want to live that way. The environment is not where you literally grow up. It is your social affiliations. It is your education, your religion, your culture, your language. All of this has an influence on who you are. Do you think that if you were born in Los Angeles and have been here since the time you were 18, and you go down to the south in Georgia, do you think your accent?
Thank you.
Oh, that's brutal. Intermission. That was a close.
My name is Ty Wimbish, English 21, Minnesota, representing the Cons. The great philosopher Stanley Turecki once said, nature is the most important aspect in human's development. Genetic influences and neurological development contribute strongly who we are as children and what we become as adults. For example, tendencies to excessive worrying, timidity, leadership qualities, risk-taking, obedience to authority, all appear to have a constitutional aspect.